I've been stressed about money recently. A large part of me thinks I shouldn't be talking about this, that it's rude to discuss your privileged-ass meager financial troubles on a public platform when loads of people have it a lot worse. But whatever, it's my YouTube channel, and this is what I'm stressed about. And besides, we have this weird stigma about talking about money that needs to be dismantled right fucking now, so maybe this is a watershed moment. Leave a comment about your financial troubles if you want to. Or don't, I don't control you. But yeah, I've been working part-time at the Adler Planetarium for over a year now, and that's been serving me pretty well for the most part. It's a really cool job that I really enjoy. It's still under the customer service umbrella, of course, and so there are asshole tourists and repetitive tasks and long, boring stretches. But instead of having to memorize shit about the different types of lattes or the benefits of the Target Red Card, I get to memorize shit about astronomy, which is cool, and I would probably do that anyway. But the fact remains that it is part-time. Remember the therapy that I mentioned in the last video? Well, it turns out, eventually, you have to pay for that. That's $25 a session, so about $100 a month. My first student loan payment is due December 18th, and that's going to be around $150 a month, not too bad in the grand scheme of student loans. Add to that my normal monthly expenses of $485 for rent, between $30 and $50 for utilities, $30 to pay off the credit card I used to buy a laptop this spring after spilling water on the last one, and around $300 for food. I spend a little more on groceries than the average person because, damn it, you can take away my Panda Express, you can take away my last-minute Uber commutes that let me sleep in late, you can even take away my Amazon Prime, but I will be damned if you take away my Trader Joe's. The point is, my current system won't be sustainable for much longer, and I don't want to quit Adler, so I'm trying to find another part-time job. I mean, technically I already have one. I walk dogs for WAG. But WAG is really more grocery money than a second job. I need a second job. Dogs are cool, though. They are objectively better than children. Anyway, sometimes I'll get depressed about money, and I'll start thinking stupid thoughts about how stupid past me was to buy the microphone I'm talking into right now, or the camera I recorded this footage on. But then there are other days where I get out of work at Adler, and it's the perfect temperature outside as I emerge on the edge of the lake, chilly but not biting. And I decide to walk to the train stop instead of taking the bus. I look at the skyline and think about the bullshit of humanity, all the corruption and racist housing policies and mob violence and gentrification that built this city. And then somehow I push past all that and get swallowed by the inimitable, horrifying, towering beauty of it all. The glowing lights, the sections of system that work. And it doesn't feel good or bad, just great, wide, the colossus of what we've done. And then I just try to get lost in the waning lavender light of the day. I never actually get lost, though. I go to the train station, I get on the train, I go home, and then I come back.